Please stop, because your applause is so genuine. I just love it. Yes, welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. My name is Johnluke Chaparro. Welcome to the late program, Perth Amboy's favorite hour-long infomercial. Oh, yeah. Thank you for laughing. That was actually funny. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. Thank you all for joining us here on this lovely, whatever time you are watching this program. I want to start off with something real quick. The co-founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, he returned to the company to become a permanent CEO. When they asked him how he felt about the whole thing, he said he wished he could tell us, but it's more than 150 characters. My sister, who is here, knows about the guy who I'm about to talk about, but I'm not going to say his name, but she knows. Doctors this winter are apparently anticipating this upcoming flu season to be a nasty one. Ah, yes, the flu. Something my pediatrician used to tell me I had 3 times a year. Doctor, my chest hurts and I can't breathe. You have the flu. Doctor, I can't stop coughing. You have the flu. Doctor, my hand and legs hurt. You have the flu, so we have to chop off your legs. After that little snafu, the Miami Dolphins football team announced that they have fired head coach Joe Philbin. The team announced that they already found a replacement, and this replacement has already made an improvement. Sources say team performance has already improved with this new coach called an actual dolphin. So much so that everything seems to be going well. They're already beating the Jets 24-0. The joke is because I'm a Jets fan and they lose a lot. Even a dolphin can beat them. Oh my goodness, we have a fantastic program for you today. Jeanette, I am not going to disappoint you, trust me.
All right.
I will make our family look good. Apparently, to what standards my family thinks is good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. We'll have more of the show. Stay tuned.
Broadcasting from the historic city of Perth Amboy, it's the Late Program with Johnluke Chaparro. I am your announcer, Dr. Alfred Cresci. And now, Johnluke Chaparro!
All right, welcome back. Welcome back to the program. I am not Stephen Colbert. Just for thank you for the delayed laughter, by the way. Just for logistic purposes, if you want to follow us on Twitter, look for the show at The Late Program. If you want to follow myself, go to @JLChaparro8. You'll see the stuff on the bottom of the screen. That's either if I'm too lazy to put it in or not. Or you can look for Max, who will be on the show shortly, @HandicapAvenger, because 5 years later, he still prefers to call himself that. And if you want to follow JC, my Russian friend, we all know he's a KGB sleeper cell, so that's okay. You can go and look for him at LDrJC, so by all means check out our Facebook, our YouTube, Billy Wagner 13, that's the URL thing at the end. You'll see it all on the bottom, so let me stop babbling about that now. But I would like to talk about the 2016 election. I would like to talk about the 2016 election. Microphone's not plugged in. But no, I really would like to talk about the 2016 election. The next election is right around the corner. 1 year away. Ah, yes, I can already smell the BS from here. Both sides seem to have interesting candidates, like Bernie Sanders, for example, the 74-year-old Brooklyn-born Democratic senator from Vermont. Instead of a senator, though, he looks like the guy yelling at you to get off his lawn. Or he also looks like the old guy at the Apple store trying to figure out what emojis do. I don't want to hear about your damn emails, but someone tell me how these emojis work. Do they insinuate emotions? I don't know. Down with Wall Street and big banks. Next, you have Hillary Clinton, the fun candidate. At least that's what her people tell us. People have scrutinized her for being too planned out. But no need to fear. as she plans to add more spontaneity, according to her aides. Also, apparently, we found out she was manufactured in the same robot factory as Mitt Romney. Now I understand why Bill cheated on her. He's into human women. I am Hillary Clinton. Why did the man walk into the bar? To say ouch. Ha ha, ha ha. Humor, humor. Error, error, error. Then you have New Jersey Governor and former stand-in for John Goodman, Chris Christie, running for president. Well, let me just correct that real quick. He's not running for president, more like a slow jog with a few snack breaks in between for president. Christie predicts that he has a strong chance to win. And if he does, the first thing he'll do is issue an executive order to put vending machines inside the Oval Office. Next, you have neurosurgeon and man who performed his own lobotomy, Ben Carson. You know, he's been under fire for his comments on school shootings, saying to attack the gunman all at once. He claimed he stabbed someone. I stabbed someone. I did. Just ask. Just get a belt buckle, you're fine. Then, when he was asked of his lack of political office experience, he said himself that every signer of the Declaration of Independence had no official experience. That's incorrect, because everyone that signed the Declaration of Independence had political experience. For example, John Adams was in the Massachusetts Assembly. Ben Franklin was a councilman in Philly. Heck, even the guy with the funny last name, John Hancock, was part of the Massachusetts Boston Assembly. You know, if you really think about it, Ben Carson has the accuracy and fact-checking of a 7th grade term paper. So, Ben, you wonder why you got a C+ on this essay. Why? Well, I'm not so sure Adolf Hitler was killed by Superman. And I'm almost positive the Cold War didn't end because Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess killed all the Russians. Plus, Ben Carson has the energy of a turtle. Seriously, take a look.
He's being pulled in a lot of different directions. Tends to be a nice guy and is a compromiser at a time when a lot of people on the right feel that too much compromise has already resulted in a situation that they're not very happy with.
Ben Carson. Yes. Yes, you just witnessed that. Oh, did I say that? Now that's all said and done. That only means one thing. Ben Carson is really a creation from Dr. Frankenstein. Who knew Dr. Frankenstein was a conservative? Although I will admit, he told me he did vote for Nader once. And then there's Donald Trump. Ah yes, Donald Trump. A walking leather coat with 4 legs. You know, I feel bad for Donald in some way. You know, as crass as he is, Donald Trump has to fight with PETA every morning when he pulls out his comb because he's in danger of putting that endangered species on top of his head in danger. You know, I would assume voting for Donald Trump would be like a really bad one-night stand. You know, at first glance, you think it's a good idea, and it's different than others. Then, when it happens, it really didn't live up to the expectation you thought you were going to get. Then in the end, you have shame. Full, unadulterated shame. Oh, he said something about the Mexicans again, right? Aren't you glad you really got that bumper sticker that's hard to come off? Then, there's Democratic Governor of Maryland, Martin O'Malley. Who? Exactly! So much so, when pictured with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, he was labeled as unidentified man. Crazy enough, unidentified man was my nickname to most of the women in my high school. It's true. Just ask. Then there's former governor of Florida and guy who was trying to sell door-to-door car insurance, Jeb Bush. You know, he was asked a particularly odd question, whether or not he'd go back in time and kill baby Hitler. He responded with an exuberant reply by saying, "Hell yeah, I would. You gotta step it up, man." So, if Jeb Bush is elected, that only means one thing. Coming soon to theaters, Back to the Future 4, Baby Hitler on Notice, starring Jeb Bush as Marty McFly, Bernie Sanders is Doc Brown, and voicing baby Hitler is James Earl Jones. Marty, what are you doing? Stop trying to kill baby Hitler, and stop worrying about your damn emails. Oh, that picture in my head is actually really funny. So, but Marty, but Doc. Anyways, now I'm sure we're all eagerly awaiting that movie, just like another Bush presidency. Either that, or President Trump builds a mega wall hotel to stop the Mexicans from coming in whilst they work in the same wall. Or President Clinton keeps having problems with her internal operating system. Error, human emotion, error, error, error. Or President Sanders, where he goes to bed early to catch his 6 a.m. senior swim class at the local DC YMCA. Or Martin O'Malley, who, you get the gist. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back with more of the show, everybody. Forgot something. Thank you for the applause, by the way. Now, I have a couple of things here that I want to say before we move on with the rest of the show. You know, there's typical cliches in life. You know, we go through our daily routine, usually, though, what constitutes as a normal day, like, you know, waking up in the morning, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, and if you're Donald Trump, trying to protect that endangered species on the top of your head. And throughout that normal routine, we tend to hear a lot of, you know, regular sayings like, I wrote down here, come here, or someone has a case of the Mondays, or why did you forget to flush the toilet, Tom? That's just some of the stuff you hear on a daily basis, you know what I mean? So right here, I have some things that people don't normally hear in everyday life. So let's begin with the first one. You and your significant other have been invited to a glamorous party by one of your rich friends. You dress up and get dolled up to go to this Victorian-themed party. As you arrive, crossing the street, you spot this beautiful, expensive Porsche 911 Turbo. You marvel at it because it definitely looks better than the Toyota Prius you drove and parked 3 blocks away because you don't want to hide the fact that you drove a Prius. Suddenly, someone gets out, and it's the valet. You ask, "My, what a car," pointing at the Porsche 911. "Must have been a fortune." The valet says, "Oh, that's not mine. It's our entertainer's car." You say, "Wow." And you scan around the area. You see a big area full of well-dressed people who are holding big bags with instruments, walking in, including a scruffy-dressed man with a banjo. So you ask, "So which one owns this Porsche?" The valet goes to you and says, "Oh, it's the banjo player's Porsche." Situation number 2. A man was in a library frustrated. He was throwing books and signs around, causing a ruckus. The librarian comes up to him and asks, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?" The man says, "I'm mad because I can't read anything." The librarian then asks, "Well, why not?" "Well, why not try to learn? It's never too late to read." He replies, "I've tried everything, and nothing works." The librarian goes up to him, gives him a book and says, "Here, try reading this." The man slaps the book away and says, "I don't want a book. I stopped reading books because I heard it makes you stupid." Situation number 3. A friend of mine was trying to figure out why he was always single. He could never understand the situation he was in. He would meet up with a girl, everything would go well, then he would ask her out, and everything would fall apart after that. So I asked him one day, I said, "Why are you always so single? You always seem to have luck up to a certain point, then they just leave." He replies, "I meet a girl, I charm her up, I make her laugh, and instantly we connect." Thinking this might be the one. I want to be classy and proper, and when I ask her out, they always leave. I don't get it. I then ask, "Well, what's your definition of a classy date?" He replies, "Oh, I take all my classy dates to McDonald's." Situation 4. There was someone who kept having the toys she bought for her children break. Consistently, these plastic cars and dollhouses would fall apart at the slightest touch. She kept going to the 99-cent store and dollar stores to buy the same type of toys for her children, and they just kept breaking. So someone asked her, "Hey, why do you keep buying toys here? Just go to Toys R Us." The woman replies, "I can't. They're too expensive." The person then asking says, "Okay, why do you keep buying these cheap, second-rate toys for your kids that keep breaking?" The woman replies, "I don't know. I'm baffled. China usually manufactures quality products." And finally, our last situation, things you don't normally hear. During the 2000 election, someone was coming out of the voting booth and shouted, "I know my vote will make a difference. I voted for Gore." We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. My guest here today is a renowned public speaker from Germany. He's a funny comedian, exuberant, boisterous public speaker, and he's going to come and talk to us about Germany, comedy, and just liven our spirits and make us all proud that we're in his presence here today. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Dr. Herman Crap. Herman, thank you for coming.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
It's good to be here. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming by, Mr. Crap. I really appreciate that.
Oh,
Now, tell me.
My pleasure.
Now, I was reading some sources and they were telling me that you are so bombastic, your approach to speaking in comedy is so out there. Why is it that I was reading an article the other day saying that Germany is the least funny country in the world? Explain that to me.
Well, Germany has very exuberant, very funny roots. I mean, we are just so classically hilarious, and we have gone through so many events throughout history, and we just like to have fun, look at the trees. The trees are very entirely, look at them. They are very beautiful. If you appreciate nature.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop. Let me stop you here for a second. Wait. Hold on. You're about to cure my sleep apnea right now. Where's all this energy that I heard of?
Am I not energetic enough for you?
I
am full of so much energy.
But from what I heard from your friend Klaus was that you bring down a room.
Oh, I bring down rooms. I like to bring down rooms. People love my energy because I like to play football and drive my Mercedes-Benz and down the Autobahn, and that gives me so much energy. And
Okay, no, seriously, hold on, stop. No, stop. Seriously, you're putting me to sleep right now. I'm not even kidding.
How am I making you to sleep? It is light as day outside. It is so light outside. Your
voice is soothing.
It is only 21 o'clock outside, so...
Okay, anyways, moving on. Okay, so moving on. Now, like I said, I was reading the other day that Germany is the least humorous country.
That is not true.
You're making me think otherwise. But just explain to me why do you think that, although I don't think I really need an explanation now.
Well, it is another type of humor. You have to look at what the realities of life and see that they are funny. You have to look and see the world. We have a different way of laughing.
Go ahead, show me that laugh.
I don't see anything funny.
No, just show me how Germans laugh, please. Okay, let me show you. Here in America, we laugh, and guys, if you can help me out here, we laugh like this. Like that. It's full of energy, Tell me how, show me how Germans laugh. Okay, can I ask you one question? Doctor, can I ask you a question in all seriousness?
Please ask away.
Were you in the same room with Hitler when he killed himself?
I was not born before when Hitler was around.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive. There is no such thing as a time machine. And I have never traveled back in time, so I have no idea what Hitler looked like in the flesh, and I have no idea how the Nazi Party came to power. I only read all of that in textbooks, and I don't know it because I did not see it for myself.
Have you ever heard of cocaine?
I have heard of it. It has another name in Germany.
What is it called?
Cocaine.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
I'm seriously gonna see who I'm gonna fire because this guy apparently does not know what the heck he's talking about. Why did they tell me you had so much energy? I don't understand what's going on here.
Well, the man that requested me for this show is a very energetic German. Klaus. Klaus is a very energetic German, and he is very.
Isn't that kind of an
friendly
oxymoron
and,
now? Is
yeah.
that an oxymoron?
What is an oxymoron? There are no morons here.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself before we cut this, because I'm firing someone because of this. I got lied to right now. Tell me a joke, and I want you to make me laugh. And please, I know you want to, but do not mention anything of Kraftwerk, or I'm gonna stab you with this pen. Yes.
So, why did Kraftwerk...
Oh. Okay, stop.
There are no other jokes.
Stop.
for me. I have another joke.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, why was so many quiet people in Germany?
Why were there so many quiet people in Germany?
Because
You put them to sleep, right?
Because the East German spy agencies would put bugs all over the room, and you couldn't tell.
Okay, all right, okay, okay. No more jokes.
No, this is a good joke.
Okay, one more joke.
How do you know when the East German spy agency, the Stasi, has entered your house and bugged every single room in your house?
How do you know?
When your closets and cabinets are open.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. My boss and stage manager came up to me, and apparently he noticed that I was speaking in the microphone the wrong way. Am I speaking into it right now? Is that okay? You sure about that? Can you hear me perfectly fine now? Okay, good. Thank you so much. You know, I hate to have to do this, but seeing as how I'm a boss and I have employees here, I guess, you know, whatever, nickel and dime I pay them, whatever. You have to go through kind of like a review or whatever. I really don't want to do it. They really don't mean anything anyways. So I'm just gonna, I don't have any real time during my day because, you know, I really don't care. So I guess the best time to do this employee, you know, staff grievances is now, I guess. All right, so who's the first one to come up? Come on, hurry up already. I gotta go finish watching Murder, She Wrote.
Okay.
All right. What's your name and what the hell do you want?
You know who I am.
What's your grievance?
Why do you care, nerd?
Because you're wasting my time. Seriously, just tell me what you're for.
Well, I was just joking around with that. But seriously, dude, we have one bathroom in here. Do you mind putting the toilet seat down and not leaving the toilet seat all wet? Come on, it's disgusting, dude. Clean up after yourself. That's disgusting. I can't. How do you think I'm gonna sit down on that toilet seat?
Just wipe it down. Who cares?
Wipe it down. That's gross.
Big deal. Use a paper towel or lick it off. I don't know. It's not my job.
Dude, it's your toilet. You use it the most.
Well, sorry, I eat too much Burger King. That's not my problem.
No. I don't know how much water you drink, but you gotta control that. And be mindful that there's just so much. Wipe the toilet seat. Wipe the toilet seat. Treat it like it's your home. Would you wanna go number 2 when it's all like when it's the seat all wet?
Nothing stopped me before.
Ah! Do you hear this? It's gross, man. That's so gross, you
Whatever.
chauvinistic pig.
Get out of here. Whatever. I'll address your
Just saying, man.
I'll address your
Just
concerns
saying.
properly with HR. You know, I'll address the concerns properly with the Perth Amboy Television Standards and Practices Department. Oh, yeah. That's right, Dave. You have the stuff written down on a napkin. That's right. Oh. All right, who's next? Name?
What does it matter, douchebag?
Name?
What does it matter, douchebag? You put your picture all
Okay,
over.
okay, fine, whatever. What's your grievance?
You put your picture all over my desk. I walk in the morning and I see your face on my desktop.
What's wrong with that?
No one wants to see your ugly face with your little Justin Bieber haircut.
Look who's
Baby,
talking.
baby, oh, douchebag.
Okay, what's your grievance?
I don't want to see your face all every day.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want to see your face.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
This is what you've come here to tell me?
Yes,
That you don't
douchebag.
want to see my face?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, douchebag.
That is your legitimate gripe right
yes,
now?
I don't want to see Justin Bieber all day.
Okay, fine. According to the standards and practices of
Screw
Perth
you.
Amboy Television. Okay, thank you. Okay, who's next?
Congrats, sir. You've been served.
What? Is this a summons? Who's suing me? The heck? Who the heck is suing me? What's this? Who's suing me?
Your parents, your likeness, and your mannerisms are making them look bad. So they are claiming intellectual property and demanding you change your name, face, and everything else. Should I get a paperback?
Wow, that's pretty that's pretty We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Welcome back. At least we were able to get this on camera at least. Thank goodness I noticed that my boss actually turned off the camera beforehand, but that's okay. That's okay. He's done a lot for me, so I'm not gonna budge him too much. Okay, well, that's our show. If I don't see you, have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. God bless you all. Thank you for watching, everybody. Woo!